The silent crisis, why mental health in the Philippine workplace can no longer be ignored. Hi, welcome to an hour with Sir Noni editorial. In the bustling workplace in the Philippines, whether in BPOs, government offices, or crowded construction sites, mental health is too often the invisible casualty in productivity. While physical safety has long been part of workplace policies, the emotional and psychological well-being of employees remains a neglected frontier. This neglect is not just a moral failing, it is a costly oversight that undermines both people and profit. In Filipino work culture, long hours, high workloads, and the unspoken expectation to just endure are worn like badges of honor. Yet beneath the smiles and polite opo lies a growing tide of stress, burnout, and depression. Many employees silently battle anxiety while fearing that admitting it will lead to stigma or career setbacks. In a nation where hiya and pakikisama discourage open discussion of personal struggles, mental health crises often go unnoticed until it is too late. The numbers are being sobering. Reports from Department of Labor and Employment show surge in mental health concerns among workers in recent years, fueled by economic instability, workplace harassment, and pandemic aftershocks. Untreated mental health conditions reduce productivity, increase absenteeism, and drive turnover, costs that employers cannot afford to ignore. But more importantly, they erode human dignity. The Philippines has taken in the right direction. The Mental Health Act of 2018 mandates a more compassionate and responsive approach to mental wellness, even in the workplace. Yet, compliance is uneven, and many companies see it as a legal formality rather than a moral and strategic imperative. Mental health programs should not be limited to token seminars or once a year stress management talks. They must be embedded in workplace culture through flexible work arrangements, confidential counseling, training for managers to recognize early warning signs, and policies that protect employees from discrimination. A healthy workforce is not just about physical strength, it is about resilience, clarity, and emotional stability. As the economy seeks to recover and grow, employers must recognize that safeguarding mental health is not charity, it is an investment. The true measure of company is not only in its profits but in how it protects the minds and hearts of its people. The time to act is now. Mental health can no longer be the silent crisis in Philippine workplaces. It must be a shared responsibility of government, employers, and employees to ensure that every Filipino worker not only survives the workday but thrives in it.